conferences. So we're always a sponsor at a lot of these events, such as Strata, such as Spark, such as DataWorks, PyCon, and then many of the women conferences, such as Watermark, PBWC recently, and also Grace Hopper are ones that Women Big Data are always present at. As far as awareness and evangelism, because we've grown so much these past 2 years, this is our first event that we want to get to know our members and actually nurture and find out what do the members want to do and give them an opportunity to connect with each other. And in order to reach, in order to double our numbers, what better way than to have our members talk to their friends? So in addition to that, a lot of the feedback we've got is hosting events like this at sponsors. Because in having sponsors host events such as this, we get a chance to network with other folks and their organizations. And then as mentioned also, we're branching out in many satellite divisions. So we've got folks East Coast, West Coast, and now there are international divisions. So the possibilities are limitless. You can start today by telling a friend. You can start today by contributing and leading a session. You can start today by becoming a sponsor. So, training committee, we've got a number of technical trainings. What makes Women Big Data different is the fact that we have a lot of technical training. So machine learning is a session that's coming up end of April. And your feedback's important as we learn more about what other topics that you want to hear about. It gets all fed back into the calendar that we plan for the year. As far as mentorship committee, part of what we're trying to do this year is, in addition to the technical training, also have the soft skill training. So, today we touched on a lot of elements, whether it be meditation and being present, to negotiation skills. All of it will help everyone become more successful as women in big data. ExecCom is also a local firm that focuses on training such as executive presence or dynamic dynamic meeting leadership. And as part of having a few of us join them for a few of these training sessions, there is a Women in Big Data discount. So for those of you who are interested, you can just put the Women in Big Data acronym for that discount in registration. Looking ahead, our goals for 2017 is how do we double the number of members from 2,000 to 4,000? It can be as simple as just each one of you mentioning to a friend, hey, have you heard about Women in Big Data? Here's the link on LinkedIn. It can be, how do we get more sponsors, to host these events? And then as far as training, part of why we had our survey is to hear more about what our members want. And I will share some of the results from the surveys that you guys have participated in shortly. But most of all, we want to also say thank you to everyone who's been a part of this group. So, how do we get engaged? As I said earlier, events like this, you can be a volunteer, you can help support, you can let people know more about Women Big Data, you can hold a training session, whether it be a soft skill or technical training. And basically, we have many meetups that are going to be occurring the coming year, so you can be a part of one. So with that, we're going to move on to our dance performance next. We have a group